Hey guys, your girl Renee from Renee's Garden Adventure, and I'm so excited because I am going to tell you the herbs that I am going to be doing some winter sowing. So, because remember I told you there's an area in the black and white garden that needs to be revamped. Well, child, we got to revamp it because that is nothing but weeds, weeds, and weeds. And the herbs that I grew over there, they did okay. My sage did good, my rosemary did good, but all the other ones did not do good because with the critters running all through those garden boxes, they just wreaked havoc on all of my herbs over there. So I want to show you the few that I'm going to be doing. This one I'm going to be doing is the basil, the Genevieve, I think it is, basil. And everybody has been telling me that this is good for repelling those hornworms. So when I grow my few tomatoes, I am going to have this basil all around my tomatoes. I'm going to put this basil everywhere just to see if it will repel more than just the hornworms, because child, y'all know last season them hornworms wreaked havoc on my tomatoes. I didn't even know they were out there. I just happened to be out there and boom, 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 there was all these doggone hornworms. And so you saw me, girl was out there fighting them things left and right. So the next one I'm going to do is the sacred basil. And these are the packets that I purchased from a seed company. So I was told that this is supposed to be awesome as well. And then I'm going to do a sweet basil. I have some chives already out in my garden growing, but I want to grow some more chives because I want to have them centrally located in my garden. And then I'm going to be growing this mammoth Long Island dill, which I want to grow a lot because I want to make some more of my pickling seasoning that I can instead of going to Aldi's and paying like $4 or $5 for that pickling dip when I can make my own. And I'll read you a few things of what they say this Mammoth Long Island dill is good for. And then I'm going to just try and grow the traditional dill out there as well. And then I'm going to try some lemon mint. This is what I received from the MI Gardener. So I paid a lot for these seeds. And child, looking in this packet, I may have maybe 20 seeds. I don't know if y'all can see those, but see, there are not that many seeds in there. You guys see that? So, child, seed prices are going up too. So, y'all better start collecting your seeds because that's what I'm definitely going to be doing this spring. I'm going to be a seed collecting fool. You hear me? I'm going to be having my little bags. I'm going to do like Miss Linda does from Sweet Tomato Homestead. She gets her herbs. She puts them in those little brown paper bags that we used to take our lunch in and dry them and shake all them seeds. I'm going to be with you, Linda, because me and you going to start us a seed train because these seeds are expensive. Even though these were four for $1 last season, now they're four for $1.25. You know DT prices are going up. So I'm also going to be doing some oregano, but I'm going to be adding a few more to this list of herbs because I want to get like some chamomile and I want to get some lavender. I know lavender attracts a lot of bees. So, child, I got to be super careful where I put the lavender because I don't want to have to deal with the bees. Because if you have been hanging with me for a while, you know at the beginning of the season, that's where those bees hold me ransom or hostage in my house because they're the first thing that comes out and they're very territorial around my deck area. And I've sprayed, and I used to have carpenter bees around there, but I no longer have the carpenter bees. So I don't know if a new swarm of bees are trying to make that their homestead, but y'all not over in Renee's garden. That ain't happening. Nope, nope, nope. Them bees have got to go. So for the first 2 to 3 weeks, I'll see all them bees flying them out around my window and stuff. And I like, I see you bees. I know you got to do what you got to do, but Miss Renee needs to get out there and do what she needs to do and grow this food for my family and my friends. So we got to coexist in the same area. So I'm going to give you your little 2 weeks to fly around, get acclimated, but then you got to go do your work somewhere else so I can get out there in the garden and I can do what I need to do. You better recognize bees because I love you. I know you're good pollinators for the garden and all that, but you got to do you, and Miss Renee's got to do her. All right? Let's get it together, bees. So this is just a few things. Now let me read about this mammoth Long Island deal. You know I can put my glasses on because you know your girl comes to reading. I need a little assistance. So they were saying that this is a big, bold flower head and burst of foliage, easy to grow, and it says direct sow or start early. And the one thing I like about these packages, because they come with all this impertinent information. See, it's got a little sticker you can pull off, and I usually pull this off. And then inside, let me show you what it looks like in the inside. Look at all this information. It comes with the seed packet here, and it says dill is sometimes called dillweed, and like a weed, it grows readily in nearly airy soil, moist soil, and sun conditions. Allow dill to form mature seeds, and it will happily spread and germinate throughout your garden. And I don't mind dill germinating. And on the front of this, it says this little packet right here has 200 seeds. 200, so that's good. And it takes 70 days for it to grow. And it tells you about the spacing. The depth is a half an inch. Plant spacing is 12 inches. Row spacing is 18. And the timing, it says direct sow around late frost or indoors before last frost, and then transplant quickly, sow in succession. That means you can plant a little bit now, wait a couple of weeks, plant some more seeds. So the first round of seeds will do what they need to do. And then when those seeds are pretty much ready to go by the wayside, you got that second planting of dill coming up. And then inside here, it tells you about the history. I'll just tell you a little bit about it. It says an ancient herb of the modern ills. Beyond its pungent flavor and culinary versatility, dill has a long history of medicinal use. Ancient Egyptians referred to dill as a soother. Gladiators believed it imparted courage. Churchgoers felt the seeds sparked alertness, and villagers considered dill a protective charm. Dill still makes great pickles, but what if it other uses for the modern age? Where do we most need to be soothed, courage, alert, and protected? Traffic jams on Long Island grows this herb for its flavor, and you may just prevent road rage to boot. And then where I got this, where I purchased these seeds, it's from HudsonValleySeeds.com. HudsonValleySeeds.com. I'll put that email down in the description. So if you are interested in purchasing some of these seeds, I'll give you can you see that? I'll give you the website so you'll be able to go check it out for yourself. All right, guys, just wanted to bring this video to you because to let you know these are a few of the herbs that Miss Renee will be winter sowing in those jugs. And if you guys don't know about winter sowing, go ahead and check out my future videos or my past videos because I did a whole video on how to go about winter sowing. And child, this is the best way. One thing I love about winter sowing is that you can put your seeds and stuff in the jugs, put them outside. You don't have to worry about them. By the time spring, summer comes, they have already germinated. They have given you a lot of growth. So all you have to do, and this is the beauty of winter sowing, you just have to open up your jugs, take out whatever you planted, put it in a designated spot in your garden, and child, just watch that food grow, grow, and grow. And before you know it, you'll be out there ready to harvest that food. And you don't have to do any of the seed starting in your house. You don't have to worry about, up potting it into bigger pots. You don't have to worry about, getting it acclimated to the outside because child winter sowing does that all for you. It waters, it's self-watering because Mother Nature gonna take care of that. It's already like in a makeshift greenhouse. It's going to keep it protected. It's going to give it the warmth that it needs in order to germinate those seeds. And you can watch it. Just like I showed you with my pepper, my Kelsey onions, how you can look through the container. That's why I always use like a clear container because I like to see the progression of how my seeds are germinating. And I also like to be on the journey along with it as it is growing. That is amazing because you are growing food outside in a jug and everybody has a container. Do you drink milk? Do you drink apple juice? Do you drink any kind of liquid? Just use any kind of can't be glass now, can't be a glass container, it has to be plastic because it's going to be out in the elements. And if you got critters like me, if you had glass, they would knock it over and break it, or just the temperatures of the cold weather will shatter that glass. So you don't want that because you done did all the hard work of putting your good soil in there, putting those expensive seeds in that soil, taking the opportunity to tape all that thing up, your jugs up, and putting it outside. So you want to give it the best chance of growing as possible. So if you never try winter sowing, try it. It will save you some time, effort, and it will save you some headaches. Because sometimes when you put your seeds outside, sometimes the heat will kill off your seeds before they even have a chance to even grow. Sometimes if you try to grow seeds inside your house, sometimes that doesn't work. So the winter sowing method gives you a better chance and a better opportunity to get the seeds going in a more controlled environment. Because just think, when seeds are growing out in the wild, child, they don't have nobody like babysitting them. Mother Nature just gives them the water. They get all their nutrients from that soil that they happen to drop on. The birds be helping them. We all got to work together. So I'm saying try winter sowing. And if you have tried winter sowing, leave down in the comments how you enjoy it. What's the best thing you've ever planted in winter sowing? Me, it has to be a combination of flowers because you know your girl loves flowers. Because I have a hard time growing like coleus. But when I put them coleus seeds in that winter sowing chucking that bucket, girl, let's raise our hand and say thank you, Jesus, because I grew the best coleus that season. As far as vegetables, cabbage do really well. I did my greens in there. Herbs did really well for me. So it's a multitude of things that you can put in that jug. All right, guys, I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to let you know what I will be starting on my winter sowing. Herbs, that's a priority for me this season. So I got to get my herbs rocking and rolling. And I'm hoping that I have inspired you to get out there and try to do winter sowing and also grow some food for your family and friends because we got to stay at them grocery stores. Them prices are too expensive and we have to learn how to grow our own food, at least to subsidize our grocery bill. If we can cut at least 30%, 40%, 50% off our grocery bills and just growing our vegetables, that will save us a whole lot of money, and it will be a lot healthier for you and your family and your friends because you'll know what you're putting in that soil, and you're knowing you are the one that are growing it the way you see fit. You don't want them companies putting all the chemicals and preservatives in that food. We don't need to be eating that anyway. All right. I'm gonna get off my little soapbox because you know your girl could go on and on. But I just want to encourage you to try growing some food for your family this spring and summer and see what wonderful benefits and what rewards you will feel. It'll make you feel good that I grew that. I did that. So I'm praying for you that you will get out there and grow, grow, grow. All right, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny. And I would really, really appreciate it because I would love for you to join my family here at Renee's Garden Adventure. Don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that notification bell because you'll always know when I have another video coming your way. All right, guys, take care. And I love you, love you, love you. And I got to get busy because I have herb seeds to grow. Woohoo! I'm so, so excited. All right, guys, take care.